What's up, y'all? Today we are looking at the Aer Duffel Pack, 24 liters of carry your shoes and your daily stuff. Let's get into it.
Chase Reeves reviews a bag. Chase Reeves reviews. Chase Reeves reviews.
All right, so this is the Duffel Pack from Aer, A-E-R. They've made a couple great bags that I really love, like the Aer Fit Pack, which is one of my favorite daily carry bags, and the Aer Travel Bag, which is a nice one-bag travel bag, which is like a bigger size. But this thing is 24 liters, smaller size than the Travel Pack, bigger size than the Fit Pack. It's got a nice big compartment here and some tech organization. We're gonna get into all of it. First, sort of like general things. It is a 24 liter pack. I think that makes it great for minimal single bag travel. Using this as a one bag travel bag, you can do it, but it's pretty minimal. And it's great for daily carry, especially if you need to get to the gym and stuff like that, because it has like the special shoe pocket. If you like carry your shoes with you, you're gonna love this. Okay, so first things first, let's talk about the materials on this bag, okay? Because it doesn't do us any good to spend any money on a bag if it's just gonna fall apart on us. This guy is made with 900D polyester. This is their heathered gray color. This is actually slightly less durable than their black bags, which are made with a more robust 1680D ballistic nylon. So those black bags, I don't really like the look of the outside of them as much as this heathered gray. This heathered gray is sort of like a nicer, I don't know, I like the touch of it more, I like the look of it more. It takes all kinds though. The thing is that black that comes from Aer is actually a little more of a robust material. So 900D polyester with YKK 8 zippers for the sides here and most of the zippers, and then a 10 sort of aqua guard zipper down the front. So it's got that weather resistance down the middle. They say it's waterproof. I don't believe it's waterproof. You're not gonna submerge this thing and not have water get in. That said, it's a nice water resistant material finish here on the bag, as well as having that water resistant zipper down here. All the other zippers don't have a water resistant flange on the outside, but they do have little nylon, you know. You're not gonna survive the deluge in Southeast Asia very classy like in this thing, right? But you are going to be generally safe when you're, let's be honest, you're probably running around San Francisco or Boise or something and you're gonna be fine. Another thing I like about these bags is I like their handles. I like the way they do their handles. I see these kind of handles on a lot of bags. I like these. These are nice. They're nice to hold. There's a handle on the side here. I don't think there's not a handle on both sides. This one doesn't have a handle, and this one does. I always love the side handle. I get used to that in a bag. You know what I mean? When you're pulling it off, and you know you can come with this side and just grab it like that. So I like these handles, and I also, you know, the straps and the back padding, they're just fine. They've got some air mesh sort of stuff on the straps and on the back, little channel of air here, so you get a little bit of that flow through. It's nothing like massive and intense, but it's gonna be better than if it was just straight up against your back. Now remember this, all of this in about $150 bag. That's what it's selling for right now. Very affordable to me for this level of design. We're gonna get into all the pockets and stuff like that in a second. And the materials sort of like are like pretty solid for that price range. I think this is a great bang for your buck. Everything from Aer is. Everything from those guys is a great bang for your buck. They could charge a lot more for those bags. It seems like they're kind of going for that like trying to, I don't know, they're selling their bags for less than other guys. The materials are pretty damn good. The design is like pretty damn good. So for that like sort of, I need to get a bag price range that isn't just, you know, whatever, the Star Wars bag at Walmart, which is not made of much materials at all. These materials, on the other hand, I like them. I give them the thumbs up. So materials for me, I like on this bag. It's not as robust as say something from another company with a lifetime warranty or something like that, but you'll probably do fine with this. I would do fine with this. This bag would last me quite a while. Okay, so let's get into the organization here. This bag has 6 main pockets. The first thing we've got is the laptop compartment on the back. It sits just above the shoulder straps here, okay? And there's a little zipper that gets you into your laptop compartment. We have a little sleeve for our laptop, which is nice, it's padded, okay? And then you've got some, you know, a pouch for your papers, your business papers, man, and another little pouch for an iPad of some kind. The bag's kind of packed out right now, so I can't really show you much, but my experience using this pocket is actually, dude, it's so simple and so easy, and it's easy to get your laptop in and out of. I've dealt with a lot of like really like, you know, over-designed almost. I mean, they're cool laptop compartments and shit like that. And it can be kind of a hassle to get your laptop in and out because it's just like there's a lot of design going on. Whereas this is super simple. It's got a slick sort of liner on the inside with like a nylon liner on the inside. So everything just slides right in and out. My laptop feels comfortable, padded enough. You know, I don't know if you can get one of your big old HP, you know, compact Presarios in there, but I think you'd be fine on a roughly, you know, I'm using a 15.5-inch laptop. I remember one commenter was like, yeah, of course you can fit your damn MacBook in there, hey? Like, they fit into anything. Why don't you do this with like a Dell or something? I'm just laughing. That's so true. Like, what the fuck? Those are such big computers. And the Mac is just such a beautiful design. So that's our first thing, the laptop compartment. Then we've got 2 side pockets, one on this side and one on this side. They are identical, okay? They have a zipper that flows, one zipper on here, so you're always gonna be zipping up to the top and down to the bottom to open it. And inside, you've just got these two sort of, like it's one bigger sort of space and then 2 just loose flaps right here. As you can see, I've got like my MacBook charger and one of these shoved in there, and then my sort of like the things that I just always bring around with me, dental floss. Like, come on. You ever been stuck somewhere without dental floss? Like, you ever get that thing in your teeth when you go out like someplace to eat and it's bad and you're just like, dude, this is hurting me. I need some dental floss. I always got that in there and some melatonin. So, 2 little pockets. I got a little bummer on this, all right? I bummed that anything in here can fall out, especially this bottom one. All right, so if it's loose in here and your bag does a little tumble, stuff in here can fall out. All right, I wish there was almost like a little magnetic or Velcro strap here. I mean, Velcro gets kind of lame, but that's one of my contentions with this bag. Is one of my favorite things is their Aer Fit Pack. The organization of the back panel where all of the tech stuff is on that bag in the laptop compartment. It's like my favorite organization ever. It's super simple, but it's got the exact pockets that I need. I find that this is a little minimal. And again, same thing on this side where you have the zippers, you have the zippered thing, and then just 2 pouches. Right here, I've just got my my glasses case here. So I feel like this is a little bit too undesigned for me, but ultimately it's fine. It's a simple bag. It doesn't cost very much, and you can customize it quite a bit. So you can grab like a pen case or whatever and put it in here. I just worry that stuff that gets put in here will fall out if the bag isn't packed out. While I'm here, this is the water bottle pocket, which does this nice little expandable, collapsible sort of Velcro thing. You can unzip it and put your water bottle in like so. I haven't had any problems with my water bottle falling out. It's been good. It's nice because it kind of does go away. You know what I mean? It's just sort of like, it's a nice little thin thing. You also have a similar thing on this side, but when the bag's packed out, not a similar, I mean, it's just like a little pouch. It's a Velcro. When the bag's packed out, like you can not get, you're fucking not getting anything in there. Right now I've got some packing cubes in here to show you what it's like for single bag travel in the main compartment, but there's just like no getting into this. I mean, maybe you could put like a luggage tag or something in there if it was packed out. But you know, when it's not packed out, maybe you could throw your keys or the headphones or something like that. I don't know. That doesn't seem like the right place to put those for me. Which brings me to one of my gripes about this bag is there's no quick access pocket. Like, let me show you that Fit Pack. One of the things I love so much about the Fit Pack is this. By the way, here's the Fit Pack in that heather gray. all right? I like this look. I like it. It's less shiny. It's good. So if you're thinking about doing the fit pack now, you can think about it in the heather gray besides just doing the black ballistic nylon. But one of the greatest things about this is this quick access pocket right here. Love this pocket. Doesn't have a fancy velour liner or anything, which might be kind of nice to throw your sunglasses in, but this is where my headphones and sunglasses go, typically. Right here, just quick access, can get right into it. Love that kind of pocket, that quick access pocket. There isn't that kind of pocket on this bag. There's just the side pockets. That's what you gotta work with. That's a little bit of a gripe for me because, for instance, I need to be getting in and out with my headphones all the time because, you know, you wear your headphones in the taxi ride or bus ride to go get where you're going, and then you get to where you're going and you're meeting somebody and you need to quickly put your headphones away. And then I don't want to skip any time in my podcasts, you know, in my You Made It Weird with Pete Holmes or my WTF where he's interviewing some, you know, journalists like Sam Quinones. You gotta listen to that episode. That was crazy. Opioids in America? I need to be able to get in and get my headphone without skipping a beat. But when it's all smushed up on this stuff, I don't like that. Smushes up my little Bose headphones, my little in-ear Bose headphones. No me gusta. Okay, now, on the bottom, there's another pocket. This is the shoe pocket. You'll notice there are some eyelets here because they like to let your stinky feet sort of air out. And this has like a separate liner thing in here that your shoes will be separate from all of your other stuff so you can keep your funk off of it. I'm not a shoe guy. Like I don't travel with shoes. That's one of like the biggest tricks that I had to learn about minimal travel, single bag travel. I love minimal travel because when I get out there, I get to really like lose myself and have fun with travel and like it's a whole different experience the less stuff you have. But it sucks to make that leap to not bringing an extra pair of shoes besides like a pair of sandals or Toms or something that's super minimal. So for me personally, I've made it sort of a lifestyle choice to never bring a pair of shoes with me if I can help it. So this bag, this is kind of lost on me for single bag travel. Now, for those you gym folks out there, this might be exactly what you're looking for when you got your like, you know, your funky ass New Balances that you're like, get them away from my business papers, man. And they got you covered for this. Okay, and then finally, we've got our main sort of what I call the duffel pocket or the main cavity, all right? Like I said, got that big YKK number 10 zipper, so it's thick, juicy teeth on there with a water resistant thing. And then inside, we've just got some, you know, I threw my toiletry kit, a small packing cube. These are from REI and they're collapsible actually, or so like they're expandable, collapsible. So you fill it up, sort of expand it, then you zip it around to collapse it down. It doesn't save you much space. You don't need to worry about that in a packing cube. And then a big one. So listen, this is like kind of what I travel with. These three things. My toiletry, my one big guy and one little guy. Like this is sort of what I travel with. So I could travel with this bag because inside of here is just an open space. That's it. Here's that shoe liner is in here. And I just end up, you know, just not using that at all for anything ever. And so you've got a lot of space here. Like I said, it's a 24-liter bag. This is probably like, you know, whatever, 20 liters just right in here. One of the things I noticed about this cavity is it is narrow, okay? It's narrow. I wish it was just a tiny bit wider as I'm packing these things in. So for instance, I can pack this lengthwise pretty easily, but then it can be harder to fit what I need to. It's nice to be able to pack this sidewise. For instance, in the Synapse 25, I can get this in sideways perfectly. It's sort of like just snug as but like perfect right there. Whereas this, you can see how it's sort of like blowing it up. It's making it go like that. So you gotta plan on it being a little longer and narrower. For those of you who are not traveling with this bag at all, like if you're not taking it on as a weekender or something, just a gym bag or something, you don't have to worry about this at all because this is so, one of the best things about that, let me see if I can shove this stuff in here. Actually, let's just leave it out. Come on. Let me just show you what it's like this. Now, this zipper is nice and rigid and it has this kind of nylon webbing that is decorating the outside of it. So it kind of keeps this bag as it's on, even if it's empty, a little rigid, right? So it doesn't collapse and get all moofy. That's awesome. Another thing that's awesome is it is narrower, so it actually makes it kind of a treat to travel with, because you're never snagging this on airplane seats as you're walking by. And the same thing when you're going through the city. Like, it's just on you. It doesn't go past your, love handles. At least it doesn't go past mine. My love handles are normally the widest part of. They're the thing I need to make the most berth for. I need to give my love handles more berth than most things, unless my bag has hip packs on there. So that's the overview of all the pockets. There's a couple little features, I guess, like this little ribbon that you can put a bike light on, get your bike light going. But that's all the pockets in this bag. It's mostly this big container, but then there is good organization in there. In the tech pocket, I do like the laptop and document place. The iPad thing, I like, it fits a regular size iPad. What is a regular size iPad these days? There's so many different options, but you can likely fit your tablet right in there. I like that back panel because that's the first thing I do when I sit down at a coffee shop or something. You just grab my laptop and I'm going to work. One thing I do wish is there was a better quick access pocket for my headphones, something that maybe had a little dimension to it, because these side pockets are just flat that you kind of shove stuff into, which ends up working okay. I just worry about the stuff falling out as I move around, as I throw my bag around and stuff like that. So ultimately, for a $150 bag, I think it's killer organization. I do. I think it's pretty damn killer, even though I would like to have that quick access and a little bit better options on there, like a magnet sort of closure or something like that on the side pocket. I think I would definitely be able to survive with this kind of organization. I would just kind of put up with the things that I don't necessarily love about it and find my own way of doing it. So I kind of give this thing the seal of approval because it's such a nice thing to be able to just throw duffel bag style a bunch of shit into the middle and have all my tech and other gear in the back. Okay, so let's talk about why you would want to buy this bag. First reason why you'd want to buy this bag is because it's kind of the perfect size. 24 liters is a great sort of size for a lot of different things, right? Like I've said, this can be used as a minimal daily or minimal single bag travel bag, right? One bag travel. This can be used for that. You gotta be squeezing into it, but I've got a friend that travels whenever he goes like, I was just 3 weeks in Vietnam. I took the Synapse 19, a 19 liter bag because he's just going full travel guy. You wear the pants that your shorts zip out of or whatever. He's just going full travel guy. I don't travel like that. I like to bring some clothes, but I still like to travel minimally. I can do that in this. It's just a little tight. It's just kind of tight. It's tighter than the Manal, for example, right? So it's good for a single bag travel use, as well as for your daily carry. 24 liters is not too big to carry around as your daily carry bag. And you've got all this extra space to throw in your big bulky sweater or jacket, shoes if you need to for the gym clothes, that kind of stuff. Plus, it's got all my tech organized in a pretty decent way. Another kind of big benefit of the single bag travel with this is when you get to your destination, you pull your packing cubes out, and this can be used as a day pack. When you get to Milan or whatever and you want to travel around, you can use this as a day pack. It's a little big, it's a little robust for like just a travel day pack. I mean, you could do with something really minimal for when you get to where you're going, but you could do that with this. That's one of the challenges with most single bag travel bags is when you get there, you don't want to be walking around in the Manal, or the Aer Travel Pack. Like, you don't want to be, that's not your daily pack, you know what I mean? So if you're like going to see, Dublin, Ireland, and you want to go take a day trip out to something, you don't want to bring your freaking Aer Travel Pack with you because it's massive. So oftentimes you got to bring a minimal bag, a little tiny bag that can fit inside your bag. That's probably what I would do most of the time, but if you were out there and you use this as your day pack, you probably wouldn't be complaining too hard. So that's just one reason why you'd buy this bag. Perfect size for a lot of different kinds of uses. Another reason why, I think the look is nice. I think it's a nice look. all right? Not only does it play well, like I like the handles, I like the straps, I like the back padding, I like the features and organization and stuff like that, but the look itself is pretty good. It doesn't say too much. It's kind of just, it's sort of reserved, and it's just like, yeah, it's kind of techie. It's a little bit bro in the city, you know, in San Francisco. It's a little bit like, you know, you're wearing a startup shirt or like, you know, a Nordstrom Rack button up, like riding your bike to work or something like that. But at the same time, it could fit a lot of different looks. So aesthetically, you might enjoy this bag. Also, I should mention, you know, if you're a shoe person, if you like are like, I've been looking for a bag where I could fit my shoes in it. Is that so hard to do? Well, brother, got you covered. If the shoe thing's a big deal for you, then this is a great bag for that. As is the Aer Fit Pack for a daily thing, because they have that shoe thing there as well. And last but not least, this is an affordable bag, okay? 150 bucks. It's not like, you know, like 250 bucks, it's a lot like, okay, so hold on, am I really gonna use it? Is this really the right bag? Is this right? But 150 is, it's a lot easier for the guilty conscience a lot of the time, right? By the way, when you use the link in the description of this video, the first link there to purchase this bag, I'll get a couple bucks from it. So if you enjoy this video, if this has helped you make a decision, please be a treat and give a treat. Give a trick, not a treat. Don't do tricking, do the treating. But purchase from that link there, and I get a couple kickback. I really, really appreciate it when you do that. So it's an affordable bag, and these are all reasons why you would want to buy this bag. It's a nice size and useful for a bunch of different uses, like single bag travel and daily carry, especially gym type stuff. It's got a nice look. It's got the shoe pocket for those of you who like are shoe people. And then number 6, it's affordable. So it's an affordable bag. These are some reasons why you'd want to buy the bag. Let's talk about why you wouldn't want to buy the bag. First thing for me is it's not quite the right organization. I mean, like I said before, I could be satisfied with this pretty easily. Don't get me wrong. Like I get to play with a lot of different bags, and I get to see a lot of different organization structures. And I found some that I like more, like their Aer Fit Pack. That's just like, once you get used to something that fits the way you organize so much, your gear and stuff like that, that it's like, okay, why am I using anything else? So with the side pockets and the stuff that can fall out of them with no quick access pocket, those are my two big beefs on this one. That might be, if you're getting this for a daily carry kind of thing, one of those things that's like kind of a deal breaker for you. And that's kind of it. I mean, maybe you want a bag that's bigger, maybe you want a bag that's smaller. Let's talk about some bags that are comparable to this. The Synapse 25, I did a review on that. The Tom Bin Synapse 25, look at that one. It's got a different look, a look that's my bummer with that one, is the look is a little off, but the use and the function of that thing is just, que magnifique. There's also the Manal carry-on, which is a little bit of a taller bag. You can definitely fit more stuff in it, and they have a great way of organizing your tech. And basically any other kind of like roll top bag. Like I did a review of the Tom Bin the guide pack. It is one of my favorites to travel with, truthfully, because it's like this roll top type bag that it's not roll top, but I mean, it's like, it's expandable. Like you can fit in a lot of stuff in it. Or the Good GUD backpack that I did. Just a standard roll top type bag, and you end up fitting so much stuff in it. So those are places to go if you're looking for another kind of bag to fit these kinds, if you're comparing and contrasting. But that is the Aer Duffel Pack. I love this thing, dude. It's a cool backpack. If I was using this for daily care, I would go for the the Fit Pack for the daily carry. Here. I would go for the Fit Pack for the daily carry option for me personally, because the organization in the back is just killer. The size of this thing, I gave my original one away to my business partner, Corbett Barr, and he just loves it, uses it all the time. This is a killer daily carry option. If you need more space, then this duffel pack is where you should look when you don't want to spend too much more money. I have been Chase Wardman Reeves. Thank you guys for paying attention, for watching the videos, for commenting, for liking when you like it. I don't even ask you guys to do that very much, but you do, and I really appreciate that. And thanks for all your comments. I'll be in there as much as I can, answering your questions for you, and all of that stuff. Remember, guys, your dollar is your vote. The thing that you spend money on, you can spend money on good manufacturing, on good design, on things that you care about, that matter to you, that can get us out of this like, well, maybe if I buy that, then I'll feel the thing that I want. Ironically, I'm telling you to use your dollar as your vote. But anyways, this thing isn't gonna make you happy if you don't know how to be happy already? Do you need to know that? If you need more from me, check out my podcast, The Fizzle Show, where we talk every week about ideas and concepts and problems that are relevant to independent entrepreneurs. I care a ton about people who are working to build something that they really, really care about and support themselves through it. So, thefizzleshow.co if you want to check that out. Otherwise, thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.